So it was a little bit of an epiphany moment for me. I was at a conference at the IAEA, and the representative from China was just presenting his new reactor, this high temperature gas reactor concept. And at the last slide, he had a bullet point just saying, by the way, this reactor, this system is making the exact same steam as all of our coal power plants, the same temperature, the same pressure. So it can use the same steam turbine, more or less, the same steam conditions at least, as our coal power plants. And so I immediately, for me, it was like a light bulb moment. They're going to use these to replace their coal. So I asked the question, and there was not a big response from the speaker. It was not something that they had focused on. It's just a bullet point in the presentation. But for me, it was this vast possibility, just seeing they've made something that actually slot in to all of the other things they built. Turns out it's not that easy. It's not as easy as I thought, when I was sitting there having my epiphany moment. But anyway, that was the spark for me. It was there, it lay dormant in the back of my head for a long time. And then I was challenged about what's happening to the fossil infrastructure when we decarbonize. What's going to happen to the power plants? Can we do something about them? And then it popped back into my head from the very back, hearing this and thinking about that, into the front again to say, actually, there might be something really cool we could do with this. And that was the kind of reignition of this for me. So we spent 100 years building an enormous infrastructure of fossil fuel energy that's powered the growth, that's powered our high standard of living. And Repower is essentially the idea, what can we do with all of this that we have built if we're not going to keep running it in the way we've been running it? Because now we realized, even though it's been great for us, it's been emitting both air pollution and greenhouse gases, and we can't keep doing that. The idea of Repower is we've spent all this money, all of these millions of people are working at these places, we have all this expertise. Is there any way that this whole ecosystem can participate in the future clean energy system? So Repower is essentially at the base, can we convert what we've already done? Can we tweak it, shift it, twist it into something that works in the future? Rather than just blowing it up and building completely new stuff. It's almost like a circularity idea, like recycling of what you've done before into something new. That's the basis of Repower. We started just 3 or 4 people kind of talking about this, then maybe 10 people. Now it's also the CEOs of all the major energy companies. There's representatives from governments. There is, the whole spectrum, which is quite exciting for us.